experience. You've been through it, the whole baseball, football balance. What did you learn through that process, and how would you kind of look back on it?
I would say the biggest thing is just communication is key. There's a lot of moving parts for both sides, on the baseball side and on the football side. So just communicating to, whether it be strength coaches, whether it be my position coaches, my coaches on the baseball side, just about how I'm feeling, what's working for me, what's not working for me, what I may have, like what I need to be at, what I don't need to be at. I think all of that stuff is just key. Like, I just have to be vocal about that stuff and what my needs are, what I feel like I need to do, and to be successful.
You feel it's still sustainable moving forward?
Absolutely. The plans to continue to do it and hopefully be able to do it at a high level and have a fun year this year.
There was a noticeable difference in how practice sounded today. You guys seemed a lot more energetic, a lot more exuberant. Can you just talk about the competition level and how the level of intensity is starting to ramp up?
Absolutely. I think you can always feel it, whether it be the first day of camp, first day of spring ball, first day of pads, first day of full pads. The challenge, you're always going to have that on the first day because, guys are super excited to be back, super excited to be hitting again, just to be back in competition. But the challenge is going to be whether or not we can sustain it. And so our goal as this football team is to, not just have that energy on the first day of whatever it may be. It's, the elite teams, the best teams, the teams that go on to win championships are able to sustain that energy throughout, all of fall camp, not just on the first day that we may have something or maybe after an off day. And so, I think that's going to be one of the big challenges for us throughout this fall camp is just, trying to sustain that energy throughout the rest of it.
And when you consider what's going to be required of you to add or to contribute to this offense, what's your mentality in your approach towards this upcoming season?
Yeah, obviously our receiver room is absolutely loaded. I think we've got an immense amount of talent in there. And Coach Riley obviously is one of the best offensive minds in college football. And so he's going to find ways to be able to use all of us to our strengths. And he's going to come up with creative ways to get all of us the ball in the ways that we play to our strengths. So I'm super excited to see, what we can end up doing together because, like I said, I think we have a great group who can do some really special things.
What's your challenge to yourself, development-wise, like the next step you want to take this year?
I think the biggest thing for me is kind of just being more physical. One of my biggest God-given abilities is that I'm 6'6", and so I feel like one of my big things is play like I'm 6'6", play physical, play like I'm bigger than the DBs that I'm going to face. And so that's been one of my focuses throughout the spring and the summer and hopefully continue to carry that over through this fall and this winter.
You talked about the room. What does Josiah bring?
Josiah is Mr. Reliable. I mean, he is an absolutely do-it-all kind of guy. He's a veteran. He's been here, through both coaching staffs. He's a guy he'll show up every single day, and you know exactly what you're gonna get. He's an absolutely outstanding leader, a great competitor. He's gonna make every play you ask him to. And so like for example, right? He just did an internship in New York at the end of summer, right? He had to miss a week of lifting, like with the team for that internship. But man, he was out there every single day. He was up 5 a.m. sending us videos of him doing all the lifts that we were doing. Literally same exact lift that we did in the weight room at that same time. And he's getting it done, 3,000 miles across the country before he starts his internship. So if that doesn't tell you what type of character he has, what type of leadership he brings, I don't know what else would.
Thank you, Duce.
Thank you.